Yes guys, welcome back to Manchester Fins. My name's Spud if you're new to the channel. I'm currently studying my shop, which is Urmston Aquatics in Manchester, which I own with my brother and my dad. So busy weekend, to be fair. It's been a good weekend. Sunday today, so got today's work out of the way, and I thought I'd film some of the new stuff that we got in, because we've got some very exciting fishing. First time I've had him in the shop, first time I've actually seen him in person. Some of these fish that we've got in, so I'm very excited. We've got some unusual stuff. I've already had lads messaging me about it. I did mention it on the other video. You'd obviously see by the thumbnail what fish they are that we've got in. I've got some other stuff in as well. I've restocked the peacocks and haps, so we had 150 cichlids dropped off to us on Friday. I've had 8 Florida gars dropped off. 2 are mine, I've got 6 for sale. I've had 6 silver arowana dropped off, which are all a good size, and I've also got a couple of other bits, but I can't remember what. So I'm just going to go around, do a quick video, show you the new stuff that's here, because I know a lot of the lads who are keen on the exotic stuff have been wanting a video with a Florida gar in, so I'll show you them. So what I'll do first is I'm going to start you off with the cichlids that we've got in. And the tank's full of colour again, and I've got a bit of a deal on some of the older cichlids that we've done, and I've got some more Mbuna in, which is nice. Got a tank full of Mbuna now. Probably need a few more, to be fair, to top it up. But what I'll do is I'll show you the main bulk of what we've got in. If you're thinking of starting an African tank, or you want some really nice African cichlids, I've got some great colour. So I've got a low tank full of colour again, basically, which is always good. So I'll spin it round, let you guys have a look. So we've got 100, well it's actually over 100, because I've merged a couple of the other peacocks and haps in. So we've actually got over 100 peacocks and haps in this tank. But look at some of these are fantastic. If you come in quick, you'll get yourself a bargain. This Venustomus is brought back off a good customer of mine. I don't usually take Africans off, but I know him, so I took his African back off him. That's only 24 quid, that's getting done at the same price. So if you want a nice big Venustomus, I think it's female, come in and get a big Venustomus. Most of them are male. There is the odd female in here, from when I got a Thai shipment in. I think these are now, these are all now male. The other tank that I've got has got some females in it, I think. Well, most of them are male again. So we've got Venustomus, we've got yellow OBs, we've got some nice yellow OBs, to be fair. Some yellow OBs, we've got some red peacocks, we've got blue peacocks, we've got some nice OBs back in. We've got loads of these sulphurids, so we've got like the dark sulphurids. And then I've got some of the lighter sulphurids that a few people are asking for. This one here, we've got some lighter ones back in. These have all been wormed. That one's nice. These are really nice looking fish. These have all been wormed, and they're ready to go out. There is actually a few haps in here as well, which we've had these guys in before, but I'm not sure what they are. I've got some eye biters in as well, and we've also got, I've just seen a new one that I've not, Rostratus, I think that is. Got some little Rostratus in as well. Got some tangerine or strawberry peacocks. So we've got a really nice mix of peacocks. But yeah, like I said, we've got over 100 in this tank here. So we've got some really nice colour back in. Mbuna. Most Mbuna, like most people know, are either red or blue. There's not masses of colour in them, to be fair. I need some orange ones, really. I've got a couple of orange zebras in here. But yeah, I've got some, I'll tell you what is belting. I'm not into African cichlids, but there's one Mbuna here. This one here. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's called, but that is fantastic. If I was going to have an Mbuna tank, he'd definitely be coming home with me. He's absolutely stunning when he turns around. Blue pastel body with that bright orange stripe on him. That's him. He's absolutely mint. Like I say, I'm not massively clued up on African cichlids. They're not my thing, but he's really nice. We've got a couple of OBs in. We've got some yellow labs back in. We've got a couple of blue, got a couple of blue ones. But yeah, so just got some nice mixed Mbuna. These guys are all wormed and fed. Now I've had a couple of people who said, oh, they're a bit dear in Boona, and yeah, they probably are a little bit dear, but I get them from a good source that I trust. The only problem is when you get them from overseas, sometimes is they're not good, and you get them and they're dead skinny. It takes a bit to get them back, so I don't mind paying a little bit more for them. In all fairness, and then obviously I worm them as well, which costs us money, and we feed them. These probably get fed once an hour to get them nice and fat. I think we've got them about £15 each, these. I've not gone round a few fish shops, so I don't know what competition is selling them for, but really, really nice. Some really nice and Boona there, guys. These are, I need to move this parrotfish out of here, and this niggy wagyu and cichlid. Believe it or not, this and that parrotfish in there are actually a pair. So I took them off another customer I know, and they're a pair. So they spawn together, which is really unusual. But yeah, you can see that parrot's a little bit naughty. But what I did want to show you, which is a shame because all of this is in the way really, is all the peacocks and haps I've got in here are the duller coloured ones. Now give them a bit of time and some good feed and stuff, they will fire back up again. These are going to be doing, I'm going to be doing these very cheap, so I think I'm going to do 10 of these for like 40 quid. So if you just want to, if you're not massively bothered about things or you want to fill a tank, these are going to be 10 for 40 quid. These, so you're getting them at £4 each, guys, which is I'm losing a little bit, but in all fairness, I'd rather someone else enjoy them and try not to take loads of money off people for slightly duller looking fish. You'll get this with African cichlids because you've got to rotate them all the time. I'll always get cichlids that I have to sell a little bit cheaper, and I don't mind doing that. So these are now 10 for 40 quid. All these guys in here. I need to move the parrot. See the gulp, they're gasping a little bit. It's because he's obviously been knocking bells out of them all day. So some nice mixed in there. But yeah, they're 10 for 40 quid. I have got, now these came in the same bag, so I'm assuming that they are the same type of cichlid. They're all the same thing. These are what I think are Slowsii, I think that's how you say it. The females are orange, the males are blue. That's the dominant male in there, so they've got a bit of spook then. I have got a group of these, so I think there's 5 or 6 females and there's 4 males. So I have just kept them separate because I didn't know if anyone wanted to buy them as a group. So if you want to buy a group of them, I think if I actually did African cichlids, this is the type I'll go for because you've got the colour variation between the males and the females, and they look really nice when they colour up. They go really, really bright blue, and the females obviously stay yellow, which is nice. I've still got a group of star sapphires. I've got 5 in here. This one is, I'm assuming, is a male because he's really blue. I haven't vented him. I've got 5 of them left. These are a really nice group of fish. If anyone is interested in a group of star sapphires, these are really nice. I think we're still doing these. I'm going to do these at the original price, which is about £44 each. I'll do a deal on all 5 of them now. So if anyone wants to come in and take the full lot off me, I'll do a deal on the full 5 of them, which will be on the tank. I'm not going to do a deal for 2. I'm just going to do a deal for 5 because basically I can gain the tank back then. We've also got, I forgot to mention in another video, he's moving. This is an Asian Asian bumblebee catfish. Really old school fish, you don't see him anymore. I think I'm just going to sell this one for like 20 quid or something if anyone wants it. I'm just going to put a little price on it. But yeah, really cool fish. I used to have one of these when I was a kid. But yeah, Asian bumblebee catch, you don't see them that much anymore. They'll get a little bit bigger than that as well. Still got a flat, these are mega, these flower horns. Absolutely mint. So, before I show you the fish that we've got in this tank at the moment, look, is got to be my favourite tank in the shop. It's absolutely, I mean, the fish in it are just great. There's just oddball, rare fish, there's expensive fish in here, and it's just a great tank to look at. So, I've sold all the rays. I haven't got any rays in at the moment because we sold out of it. We had 3 black diamonds, they've gone. So, I've just got the tank clear, so I thought, you know what? I'll get some more unusual stuff in whilst I've got the tank clear. I've not got any rays booked in over the next few weeks. So I just put it with all these oddballs in, but they just look fantastic together. They all move well, and I'm hoping that they all trigger each other into feeding, which is good. So this is the tank I'm talking about, which has got some phenomenal fish in it. So silver arowana, a good 6 to 7 inch. Really nice arowana. I've got a trio of barracuda, red-tailed barracuda. I've got the I can't pronounce it whilst I look at it now. The mouthful mighties. You've got glossomias. Sorry, I haven't blanked then. Glossomias, which are doing well. I've got the black pearl eels, which are an unusual eel. I've got 3 big glossomias. I have got the price on the mouthful mighties now, the glossomias. Again, you don't really see them this big, and there's two types of glossomia. You get the cheaper one, which is like the grey looking one. These go bright gold, these things. So these are the dearer species of him, and then coming into frame there, that's what everyone's waiting for. These are albino, they're not platinum, these are albino Florida gar. So really good size. I couldn't put them with the other Floridas because they are a little bit bigger. I didn't want them getting picked on. But yeah, look at them, they are absolutely fantastic. Like I said, I've got 6 of these guys on for sale. This is the price on them. They're not for sale yet. I go France next week. I'm not going to sell them whilst I'm in France. So these are the albino Florida gar. That's the price. I'm not doing them any cheaper because I'm assuming we're probably one of the cheapest in the UK with him. That's the price of him. When these leave and they go with you, like I said with all the other fish, these are tip top, so I'm going to worm them. I'll get them feeding. This is why I never release fish before I think they're ready, because I need to get them feeding, guys. I'm not going to give you a fish that's not feeding. There's no point. You're going to take it, it's going to be stressed even more. I mean, they're an expensive fish. So leave them with me, let me get them feeding. As soon as they start snapping up food, I'll tell the lads to get them on a lot of frozen food this week. But I'm thinking these will probably start taking food pretty quick, to be fair. They're a good size. But yeah, we've got 6 of them for sale. I'd probably say they're about 5 inch, I think. They're probably 5 to 6 inch probably. Really good size. I'm going to try them on some bloodworm in a minute just to see if I can get any of them snapping at it. We've got some really nice size silver arowana in. So we've got 6 silver arowana in. I've been selling a lot of silver arowana at the moment. Again, they're a big fish, guys, so please don't come and put them in a 3-foot tank. They're going to get 2.5, 3 foot. They're a monster fish, so just be aware. As much as you're keen to jump in and start getting the predatory stuff, just be aware that they're a big fish, basically. They're going to get massive. I seen one of these in Blue Planet. It must be 4.5 foot. It's an absolute donkey. It's huge. Yeah, we've got some really nice fishing. But yeah, the albino Florida gar, these guys are going to get about 2 foot, same as your standard Florida gar. The price has actually come down. They're about £950 to £1,000. Only about 6 months ago in the UK, they've actually come down a lot because Asia are obviously pushing them out a little bit more now. We've got some more standard Floridas in, so I think we've got back over 10 again. So we've got some nice big group of some Florida gar. If you want to treat yourself to some Florida gar, these are fantastic looking. These are all taking frozen, which is good. So these guys are all ready for sale. I left some of the original gar in there, which actually, what happens is sometimes it's a good tip to leave 1 or 2 of your older oddball fishing with your new ones, because it teaches them how to feed on the frozen food. So they learn off the other ones, basically, that whatever they're eating is food, which is a really good technique that I've done over the years. If I get like datanoids and stuff, I'll leave 1 in from the old batch with him. The other ones will see him feeding and then they'll start to take the food off him. I've also got in some spotted pikes. So these are South American spotted pike chartering. So they don't get much bigger than this. You'll probably get them at about 10 inch, maybe as a push, as like a big one basically. But yeah, just like a top dwelling predatory fish. These guys aren't feeding yet. They will only take stuff that moves in the water basically. So these are, if you can take them, you can get them onto earthworms and stuff. They'll take earthworms if you chop them up and throw them in. But they're a finicky fish to get feeding, guys. So just be aware that if you're thinking of taking one of these fish, They're not an easy fish to feed basically, so you need to be aware that they're going to be a bit tricky than your standard oddballs to feed. But yeah, look at them, they're absolutely fantastic. And they're a shoal fish as well, guys. They like to be in a group, so if you're going to get them, don't just get one. Get a good group of them, because it makes them feed better. They're a lot happier. But yeah, really nice looking fish. And then we've got a bit of a pan on the shop. I've got more guppies and stuff during this week, just some sort of basic stuff whilst I'm away. Some quick pan round there. Just got to top this tank up. Neons are doing fantastic. Really happy with these neons. These have turned out really nice. These Bulgarian seal points are nice as well, to be fair. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these guys left now. Got the, sorry, I got the name of the barbs that were in the last video, that's soon. Van Kappen Bonnie Lip. So I'm assuming I've said that right. But yeah, these are the unusual barbs from Indonesia. So nice fish. And then also with the these are the, I'm gonna have to move these because the guy biting them a little bit. But these are the sicklefin barbs from, I'm pretty sure they're from Thailand. I got some nice. This is a nice shot. Just whilst he's on top of it. These are serpent loach. Really nice little fish for like a community tank. These are them, they're really nice little fish. I think they get overlooked a little bit in the shop because obviously they're brown. But if you actually look at them, the pattern's really nice and they're really nice little loach. Bit like a squirrel loach. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it, guys. The rare stuff obviously I wanted to show you because I've been getting messages left, right and centre asking when they're for sale, what they look like, what size they are. So like I say, the albino Florida gar won't be getting released on sale till I'm back from France. So I'm in France all next week. But I'm not gonna release them. There's no point. I want to make sure they're feeding. I want to make sure that they're tip top before you get them. And you know what I'm like with fish. I never release them till they're ready, and they're not ready. I put a bit of food in with them last 2 days. They've sort of mouthed it a little bit, but they've not been doing much. So as soon as I start getting him hammering the food, which will be pretty easy in this tank to be fair, and they'll be on sale. So yeah, they're really good. More Florida gar back in. Obviously more silver arowana. I'm not going to waffle too much because it is cracking on now when I do want to go home. But yeah, cheers for watching Manchester Fins. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed getting these fish in for you. And like I say, if you're after anything and you want me to try and get you anything, give me a shout. You know, I'll try and get them in. I've had a few lads who've been asking me for these. Got one of the suppliers ring me. I said, yeah, you know, give me a good group of them so I can offer a good group of them out. And obviously we've got the cichlids back in. So the peacocks have looked a little bit drab over the last few weeks. But yeah, bulk them back up and they'll be coming back through the door pretty regular now as well. So nice one for watching Manchester Fins, guys. I'll see you in the next one.